Welcome. Today, I'm just going to essentially be doing 3 rounds of shadowboxing. I'm just going to use my mind, my creativity, and just essentially just move with the flow. The greatest thing about fighters is we tend to move with the flow. So, you know how you have artists that have a blank canvas and they just maybe look in their environment and just start painting. They don't like to overthink things. They don't want to come up with like a concept. They just sort of go with what they're feeling in the moment. And that type of inspiration or that type of work always ends up being the most beautiful arts. Look at the greatest artists around the world, or that have been around in history, from the Picassos to the Michelangelos. All of them were just in a certain environment where they just got these concepts or got these ideas and they just turned it into arts. And that's the same way with martial artists, hence why they call martial artists, because fighting is an art as well. So there's no rigid way of doing things. Obviously, you have your fundamentals. You have your jabs, you have your low kicks if you're a kickboxer or a Muay Thai fighter. But these are just foundations. It's like learning how to speak. You come up with words that you learn. Hello, thank you. Basic sentences, I'm going to the shop. But then you become more advanced in your speeches and you come up with different words. Like, this is why we have slang, for example. I don't want to keep straying away from the subject at hand, but essentially, fighting is an art, and you gotta just learn to just move with the flow and trust your body. Don't think too much. And I don't know if you guys like Dragon Ball Z or what's it, the new one now called Dragon Ball Super, where Goku gets Ultra Instinct and his body sort of just moves on its own. So it's just dodging when Jiren's attacking him. And the more and more he empties his mind, essentially, the more and more his body kind of just flows. And the minute that he starts to think, he's not in that instinct anymore. Or he doesn't have that instinct anymore. And you know what? This actually kind of applies to life as well. In life, sometimes we make plans. Let's say you plan to get married, or you want to have kids at a certain age, or you want to get rich at a certain age. And then when you hit that certain age, it doesn't always go to plan. And then because it doesn't go to plan, you become depressed, or it kind of just gets to you. Sometimes it's good to have goals, it's good to have plans, but don't always put too much pressure on yourself. Learn to live in the present and learn to just go with the flow and do the best you can. Because you will be so much grateful, because you know that day you did the best that you could. And this is what compounds. And this is how you grow as a person. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't have goals. Have goals, but don't let it be the be all end all, because life is unpredictable. Just like art is unpredictable. And that's why I believe life is an art. We're all living through our different expressions, shall I say. Like, we're all expressing ourselves in a specific way. Every single individual human. We all live in our own realities. We all live in our own... we all have our own perceptions. So, this is what fighting has taught me. To just kind of express yourself, go with the flow, and just let your creativity breathe. Don't be too rigid. Learn to be free and think free. And yeah, you'll get where you want to go to. But yeah, I'm just doing 3 rounds of this shadowboxing, expressing myself, focusing on my feet, focusing on my movement, focusing on my jabs, focusing on backhand, body shots, trying to switch it up, down, up, down. This is how a fighter really thinks. A fighter thinks like this. So for all the guys that wanna get into the gym, that wanna start boxing, or if you're afraid to get in the gym at first because it is a bit intimidating, just go to the park, throw some punches, just move your feet. If you want, follow what I do, but it's better to have your own expression. But if it helps you, just follow what I do at first, and then see how you feel about it. And once you start feeling good and you love it, or you might love it, go to the gym, refine your technique, refine yourself, and I promise you, you will love it. Anyways, guys, this is a bit more philosophical today, but peace.